Whoa. Wonder if anybody's actually gonna stop by for this. I've never heard of this game before. Aside from, like, I know it's one of those really weird Nintendo games that a few people remember. It's obscure, but not entirely as far as I know. Also, I hope this, displays correctly, because I didn't really test things. But I'm going to be playing some Famicom Detective Club, Part 2. I feel like this is going to be a bad idea because reading and, you know, whatever. But we'll see how this goes. Also, make sure to tell me if anybody's there, if things are loud or not. Ooh, yeah, we do get this intro, huh? Because this is a Japanese Nintendo game. But it's a translation, so technically we get this intro. Cool. I also don't expect the stream to go on for too long. Oh dang, hold up, let me see. Is that fitting in fully? No, that's not. I might fix that in a bit. Or just leave it as is. I'm kinda lazy. Let's see. Okay. Conduct investigation, huh? The following is a work of fiction. Any similarities to places, names, or groups is entirely coincidental. Also, I did kind of test out the game to see how it emulated because it's like a fan translation as far as I know. So I tested to see if it would like emulate well last night. And from what I saw, at least with this intro bit, this is a neat looking SNES game. Anyways, it all started that one night 3 years ago. I was being followed. This isn't looking good. Oh great, they're coming this way. I held my breath, careful not to make the least bit of noise, but then... yeah, that's as far as I went last night, but that made me lose my shit at like fucking 11 p.m. last night. I accidentally knocked over a soda can. Oh no, they found me. Wow, okay. I ran and ran, but the men relentlessly followed in hot pursuit. Hoping to lose them, I darted around a nearby corner. However, a man was there blocking my path. Huh? Caught completely off guard, I found myself just standing there as the two men caught up with me. Okay. Also, let me check the levels in OBS real quick. Ooh, that's loud. My bad. Let's turn that down a bit. You, why were you running from us? We'll be having your name and address now, young man. It was only then that I realized that the two men were police officers. What seems to be the matter here? Huh? And just who might you be? Do you know this young man? No, but... this boy was suspiciously wandering around here last night, and when we called out at him, he fled. We had no choice but to pursue. I mean... no, I can kinda understand that. Okay. Okay, Sonny, what do you have to... what do you say we take a little trip downtown? God. Can't read for shit right now. Just 1 minute. Please, officers, I realize this may sound sudden, but would it be too much... would it be too much to ask to let me handle this matter? And just who do you think you are, waltzing in on police business like this? Okay, that looked really funny. Wait a second, isn't that... I just thought I'd ask him a few questions, nothing more. That wouldn't be too much to ask, would it? No, of course not, sir. We'll be going now. Have a good night, sir. Okay. The officer's left. Thanks, mister. No, there's no need to thank me. But hey, you look thirsty. What do you say we go get something to drink? Also, this song. Oh my god, this is a good song. Huh? Okay. Okay, it's got me interested so far at least. I went with the man to a small coffee house. So, you set out on a mission to find your long-lost parent. Okay. Very commendable of you. This is already off to weird. Let's get some monster energy. I mean, it's late. At least in game time, we can't. However, I couldn't help but wonder, how are you doing? Is everything okay? ... It's alright, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to. This guy's nice. But I also know that this is like mystery, kind of almost graphic novel sort of game as far as I know, so I don't know if I should trust him or not, but whatever, guess we'll see. I hear this game's got a really good story as far as I know. But if you don't mind me asking, where do you plan to go from here? You don't have a place to stay, don't you? Okay. I can choose to think. Ask about yourself. So, you're 15 years old, just out of junior high, and you're on your own? Interesting. Junior high, huh? I have nothing to hide. Oh, wait, really? Weird. See you brings back memories of who I used to be. I can't just leave you like this. I know this is sudden, but if you don't have anything else to, anywhere else to go, you can stay with me if you'd like. Oh, okay. It's a typical looking coffee shop. He's a stylish sort of guy. Maybe about 30 or so. I really like this music. Who is this guy? Can I trust him? Okay, same wavelength as this guy. I don't even know your name. I'm Shunsuke? Is that? I don't remember. I think S-U-K-E is pronounced Ske. Shunsuke Utsugi. I'm a private detective. Really? Yes. Well, I'm sure you'll do what's best for you. But like I said, if you're in need, I can put you up for the night. Okay, so do I just have to like... Okay, I think so. I feel the need to be a good Samaritan, just like everyone else, but this is different. I can see something special in you. I mean, earlier when I checked him, he said, like, I remind him of himself when he was younger. There you go. Words. Please try to understand that I mean you no harm. Take all the time you need to make up your mind. The police seem to respect him. He doesn't seem like a bad guy either. I guess it wouldn't hurt for the time being. Well, for tonight, I suppose. Alright, it's settled then. Shall we go? It's getting late. By the way, what's your name? Oh fuck, yo, what should I name my guy? Jacob, if you're still watching this, please, what should I fucking name this dude? Ah. Bring us? Okay. That was meant to be bring us, That was meant to be Bringus. Okay. Automatic space. What should I name this dude? I mean, this is like a story-intensive game, so I think it might be better that I don't name him like something haha funny. Maybe? I could just name him my name. It fits? Why not? Why not? Oscar. Bob. My last name, however, isn't 5 letters, so, it's just to move it, I can't, like, add funny letters. I think just Oscar will work. Enter your full... Okay. Won't let me. How about... A-M-A... There we go, sure, that's pretty much the closest thing I'll get. Oh, I'm Oscar. Okay then, Mr. Amalia. It's a pleasure to meet you. That's how I came to know Detective Utsugi. Before long, he took me in and I started to train as his protege. It seemed like a good move since I figured it would probably help me find my parents. As Utsugi's right-hand man, my job was to help out with whatever he needed to be done. However, one day, something terrible happened. I never thought I'd encounter such a dreadful, terrifying event. It's something I'll never forget. "1998, Nintendo presents." I can hardly read that with all these pixels. Wandering alone throughout a schoolhouse one evening, you suddenly... I can't quite read that. Hear someone call out for you... I can't read that. Whatever. Famicom Detective Club, Part 2, because I know Part 1 isn't translated. At least I think. The girl in back. Okay. Hate to say I didn't think I'd be super interested in this, but suddenly I'm very interested in this. Oscar has been staying with Detective Utsugi for a few months now. During this time, he has faithfully worked by Utsugi's side, an ever-watchful trainee. However, one day, a phone call is taken at the Utsugi Detective Agency. Something dreadful has happened. Did Utsugi die, or... Hey boss, it's the police. There's been an incident. Okay, let them know we'll be down shortly. Chapter 1. As Utsugi and Oscar arrive at the scene, they realize the police have already secured the area. Good day, Detective Amalia. Okay, so it just starts me off already being like a full-blown detective, I guess. Ask about victim? The victim was a local high school student. Her body washed up on the riverbank this morning. Cause of death? Oh, is this gonna be like a game where I have to do very fucking complicated puzzles where it's like time of death, blah blah blah, and like I have to remember these things? Because I'm not brain don't work too good sometimes. The body was discovered some time ago, but unfortunately we're still unsure of what happened. We still don't know much at this point. Estimation is impossible with this little information. insights? She looks so innocent. She couldn't have been much older than you. Does this guy know anything useful at all? Don't be mean, me. Come on. A coroner was ordered to come and officially review the scene, but he's running a bit late. He should have been here when you arrived. Okay. Perhaps the body drifted downstream to this spot. Rain has been known to strengthen the current in these runoffs. Could have just been a simple accident. That's what my intuition tells me anyhow. Utsugi is busy speaking with someone. Vicinity victim? The body has been covered with a thin vinyl sheet. In addition to the police, a few curious onlookers have started to gather around the scene. Oh boy. Yes, okay. This is where they found the body. It's on the outskirts of town. Okay. Could it really have been a simple accident? I'll have to get a closer look at the body before I start drawing any conclusions. Thing I could do, can I speak to the officer at all? Okay, same thing as before. Okay, so that's how saving works. Okay. Check victim. Would it be alright if I inspected the body? I apologize. We can't allow anyone near the body until the coroner arrives. However, we've cleared you for access to investigate the area where the body was found. Okay. So, do I like fucking place found? Okay. This is where the girl was found, apparently. Piles of garbage have accumulated along the banks. It'd take forever to sort through this mess. Find anything? So, garbage? Okay. Officer's got nothing. Utsugi is still busy. The coroner seems to be delayed. He shouldn't be much longer. Did you find anything down by the riverbank? In addition to... Okay, same thing as before. I'm kind of into this, but I feel like this is gonna be like a pain to watch. This is where the victim... They found... Okay. Can I, like... Can I check the place found and, like, actually get the cursor on there? Okay. Okay, this is gonna be weird, because sometimes you have to do the same action multiple times in a row. Which kind of seems weird, but okay. After sifting through the mess for a little while, Oscar discovers a notebook of some kind. Ooh. Notebook. Oscar reaches into the muck and takes the notebook. It appears to be a high school student's. Check notebook. There's a photo of a girl on the cover, along with a caption saying, "It's the property of Yoko Kojima, a freshman at Ushimitsu High School." I found this notebook. Really? It must be the victim's. By all means, let the coroner have a look at it. Well, I mean... Oh, dude! Okay, listen. Listen, I know nothing about Metal Gear. But how Emmerich was that his name? Fucking, this dude looks like Otacon. Fuck, I missed dialogue, whatever. Can I, wait, actually, hold up. Oh, is there no reverse? Oh, there's no reverse, okay. So I can't, like, go back. Oh, so you're Oscar, okay then. Nice to meet you. I already spoke with Mr. Utsugi about everything. Kind of a pushy guy, wouldn't you say? Heh? I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. Don't be mean to Detective Dad. Well, let's get down to business, shall we? Okay. Take what? Okay, check. Place found. Ask about cause of death? Oh, okay. Check victim. Forensics, I think is how that's said. Forensics isn't a pretty job, but somebody's got to do it. Be sure you're ready for what you see. It looks like the police haven't searched the body yet. She looks completely untouched. It's the girl from the notebook. Ah, so it is. If you notice anything out of the ordinary, don't hesitate to speak up. Think. Is that like a pocket? Speak to coroner. Don't tell me you're getting squeamish already. So what now? Okay. Poor girl. Got a pocket? I can't see any signs of struggle. Doesn't look like there's anything significant there. What's this? Is that anything? Can't quite tell. Also, is that... What's wrong with some of those pixels there? I don't know, maybe it's just it being weird, but whatever. Doesn't look... Okay. Worst come to worst, I might actually, like, look up a walkthrough. But only if I get stumped, which I might. Oh, game. Okay. Is there anything to take? Is there anything going on with the hair or like what? Nothing there? Check where. Doesn't look like there is anything significant there. A small wound on her face. She probably got that while drifting downstream. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like there's anything significant there. Nothing inside her pocket. It's probably where she used to put that notebook of hers. Can I, like, check the notebook? Okay. Okay, well, sometimes you have to do, like, the same action multiple times, so check the face again. Can I not check the wound again? Okay. Do I check the water? No, water is just water. Think. Some sort of clue here. If I, like, do take instead? There's nothing in her pocket. There's the fucking... Well, I mean, there's a uniform, but whatever, and it looks like there's something back here, but that might just be weird whatevers. Okay. Can't be stumped this early. This is baby stuffs. This is the part where I click on everything until something works. There has to be some sort of clue here. I mean, there's the wound, but that was pretty much it. So what now? Speak to coroner. There's nothing in the pocket. I don't think there's anything else like here. Okay. Fucking, okay, hold up. Cause I'm bitch. And also cause I kinda just wanna move forward. Let's see. Something about the neck, it says. Okay. Say check the neck? Her thick white hair is tangled all around her neck. Okay. Coroner, what do you make of that? Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Does that change think at all? There has to be some sort of... Okay. Take. Want to remove her hair from around her neck. Good idea, Oscar. I was just about to recommend doing that. Alright. Oh, jeez. There, that's better. Check. There's no jewelry or anything. Wait a second. What are those marks? She's been strangled. If that's the case, then... Was this foul play? That could very well be the case, Oscar. It certainly looks like a strangulation. That's a word. We'll be opening a case on this one as soon as possible. However, at the very moment, a blood-curdling shriek rings out from behind Oscar. Yoko, why? Okay, so I know this character at least, because I think, one, they have a spirit in Smash Bros, and they have a spirit in Ultimate. And also, they were a costume in Mario Maker, I think? The girl gasped at the sight of the body. The man she's with isn't taking it much either. Okay. Speak to girl. You seem to know the victim. Maybe I should let them say what they need to before I do anything. The man is busy being questioned by the police. Name? Yoko, say something, please. She's too shocked to hear anything right now. Yoko, why? Yoko, why? No. I don't believe it? Okay. Ah, what? Yoko, I can't believe this. I was one of Yoko's teachers. My name is Tatsuya Hibino. Childish Hibino. Insights? Hibino. Why did this Why did this have to happen? Yoko seems to have been murdered. Speak to Hibino. Why did this have to happen? Okay, that's just... Okay, so that's a dead end. Speak to girl. I don't think she's able to talk right now. Okay. Mr. Ibino seems visibly shaking. He's as white as a ghost. I suppose I'll just have to let them be for now. Utsugi is calling for me. Looks like we're done here. This is the Utsugi Detective Agency. Looks like we've got a homicide on our hands. Okay. Sure does. I placed the time of death at around 9 or 10 last night. It seems like she was moved there post-mortem. A cold-blooded murder. What kind of person could have done such a thing? The police are doing their best, but you're my best asset right now, Oscar. I'm hereby putting you on the case. I'm confident you'll pick up the scent of the trail at the high school. Review? I still don't know where to begin. Last time I tried talking to Hibino and the girl, it didn't turn out very good at all. Take, check. Ask about. Before anything else, I'd like you to interview those two and what they know. I contacted the school and requested Mr. Ibino and the girl return for some questioning. Hello? Okay, Oscar. I'm leaving it in your hands. Sorry if I was a little weird this morning. Oh, this character seems precious. Cause like they're apologizing for being in shock of like a friend's death. God, that's sad. Okay. Talk to Hibino. That person isn't here right now. Name. Hi, my name is Oscar Amalia. What's yours? Oh, I'm Ayumi Tachibana. Yoko was a close friend of mine. They're saying she was murdered. Who could have done such a thing? He was terrified. Would you mind answering a few questions? If I tell you what I know anything to help figure this out. I'll tell you what I know anything to help figure this out. Alibi. Can you remember what you were doing around 9 p.m. that evening? You think I'm the killer? I don't know what to think. Oh, okay. Well, I know Ayumi isn't, as far as I know, because they seem to be like I said, they're fucking spirit in Smash and such. I think they're gonna be a recurring character. I feel like if they were the killer, like that'd be it. She still seems distraught. Poor thing. Yeah, she's definitely okay. Oh, don't be a professional, Christ. Ask about Yoko. Is there anything else? You wouldn't happen to have any ideas about what happened to Yoko, would you? I can't think of why anyone would want to hurt her. However, one thing comes to mind. See, Yoko and I had this detective club. A detective club? That's the name of the game. Ask about that club. Together, we would investigate rumors around town and report what we discovered to the police. We always worked together, investigating cases. I can't think of why someone would want to go specifically after her. Come to think of it, she was recently investigating something on her own. It might be related. I don't know. Do you know anything about what Yoko was investigating? I'm sure she was onto something. I could tell from the look in her eyes. Lately she seemed different? How did she seem? It was like something was always on her mind lately. I could swear I was looking at a completely different person. That's all I know. I wish I knew more. Thanks for your time, Ayumi. Would you mind if I ask you a few more questions? Let me jot some of this down on my memo pad. Explanation. Important information is automatically recorded. Oh, hey Jake. Important information is automatically recorded to your memo pad. How you doing, Jake? I didn't ask earlier, but how's anybody doing, if anybody's still there? I haven't been checking chat too frequently. But how are you doing, Jake? You can enter the memo screen by pressing the start button whenever the menu cursor is flashing. Give it a try now. Okay. So, just important info stuff is kept here, okay. Victim, Yoko. Yoko, 16-year-old, high school freshman. Also, Jake, you totally missed it, but there was a guy earlier in this who was a coroner that looked like fucking Otacon. I know nothing about Metal Gear, and I should fucking play Metal Gear already, but like, all I know is that that did look like Otacon. She was found at a local riverbank, strangled. The time of death is estimated to be between 9 and 10 p.m. on October 10th. Her body was moved there post-mortem before her death. She was searching for something 1 week ago. She changed. Okay. Actually, hold up. I want to read up on the rest. Tatsuya Hibino, 31-year-old high school teacher. This man was one of Yoko's teachers. He seemed very shocked when he heard about her death. Is that all there is on him? Okay. Ayumi Tachibana, 15-year-old high school freshman. This girl had been running a detective club with the recent victim Yoko. Okay. Speak to Ayumi. Oh. Oscar, how would you feel about a trip to Yoko's house? Go to Yoko's home. I'll lead the way. Needless to say, I'm, like, interested. This is the Kojima residence. Pleased to meet you. I'm Detective Oscar, Amalia. Yoko's mother. Hello, I'm Yoko's mother. Akikio Kojima. Speak to mother. Ask about Yoko. I woke up this morning, and Yoko was nowhere to be found. The police contacted me shortly after. I wish I knew something, anything. Can you remember what you were doing around 9 p.m. that evening? I was here home, waiting for Yoko to come back. Can't believe this is all really happening. Well, I suppose I should start by gathering some information. This is the front hall. She seems to be holding up for now. We spoke a short while ago. Please listen to what she has to say. Okay. So do I just have to speak to the mother? Okay, so I assume I just have to keep asking about Yoko. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas about what happened to Yoko, would you? Was there anyone who might have held any sort of resentment against your daughter? Anyone at all? I don't know. Not that I know of. I wish I knew something. Anything. Is that all? Okay. Okay, yeah, she's just gonna tell me to listen to Miss Kojima. Okay. Insights? In the days and weeks before the incident, had she started to act any differently? Now that you say it, I suppose so. About a week ago, she started to act like she had a lot on her mind. One night, she came back very late. She seemed to be up all hours of the night, restless. She was always a good, upstanding girl. She had me worried. Do you think there was something that could have happened to her a week ago? No, I mean, what could my girl possibly be involved in? Well, now that I say it, that next morning she did mention something rather strange. According to what Yoko's mother had to say, Yoko had indeed come upon a very imposing situation. Mom, I just had a dream. It was so strange. Oh, this is when Yoko was alive. Okay. In it, I was walking down this one hallway at school. All of a sudden, from far behind me, someone started calling my name. I whipped around and saw a girl standing there, calling out at me. She was covered in blood. Help me. Please. Help me get out of here. As she said this, she slowly vanished into thin air. The next thing I knew, I was wide awake. It's left me with a really eerie feeling. I wish I could have stayed longer to figure this out or something. What is Ayumi? This dream of hers. Oh my gosh. God, okay, that's one way. I'm so used to like it being separated. Oh my gosh, come on, there's something I have to show you at the school. It's important. Okay, let's go. Thank you, Mrs. Kojima. Huh. This is Ushimitsu High School, where Ayumi attends. It's situated in a quiet suburb. Yoko Kojima was a student here as well. Now, as you were saying, Ayumi, this is the place Yoko dreamt about, where she said she saw the girl who was covered in blood. I know because the same rumor's been going around the school for years. Because that same rumor's okay. It's an old ghost story, probably older than both of us. Ghost? The rumor's been passed down from student to student for longer than anyone knows. Some probably know more about it than I do. Some students say they sometimes get cold chills while walking through the halls alone. Yoko must have had that dream because of something she heard at school, but maybe what Yoko saw in her dreams is exactly the same kind of thing the rumors are about. Wait a sec. I remember Yoko had been saying some strange things here at school. It was about 1 week ago. Was it about the ghost? Yeah. Now that I think about it, she was probably investigating the ghost story. I have to go ask around about this. She must have talked to some other people about it. Ayumi's gone. How are you, buddy? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. How about you, Jake? Two students happen to be walking by. Speak to students. Excuse me. Who are you? Doesn't look like a student. Pleased to meet you. I'm Detective Oscar Amalia. Oh wow, detective? I'm good, just got out of bed. I got out of bed like, I don't know, 7? But I don't have class today, so that's cool. Haven't taken it. Jake, go take a shower. They don't seem to believe me. What's the story, Mr. Detective? If you wouldn't mind, there are some questions I'd like to ask you. Wow, so you're really a detective? In the flesh. I did all my schoolwork for the week yesterday. So that's dope. Hell yeah. That's the girl who was murdered, right? We're sophomores. We didn't really know her that well. She's really the talk of the town right now. She's a sophomore, I think. I don't know. I think she's a freshman. So what's this game about? So far as I know, we play as a detective guy who doesn't have parents, who got like taken in a while ago by a fella named what was his name? Hold up. Christ, why am I forgetting already? Can I check here? No, I can't. Okay. But we're fucking okay. Deep breaths. We play as a boy who was taken in by a detective guy. This boy don't got no parents, and it starts off with a murder scene of a girl named Yoko, who's found strangled and like washed up on a riverbank. And apparently she was in a club with this girl named Ayumi, and it was like a detective club and stuff. And we're trying to figure out who killed Yoko right now. Ask about high school. You don't know about our school? I get the feeling that you don't know all that much. Oh, okay, that was mean. That was mean. Are you really a detective? Like, for real? You wouldn't happen to know anything about the old ghost story, would you? You mean the tale of the girl in back? It creeps me out. Hey, that's the name of the game, I think. Famicom Detective Club, The Girl in Back. It's called The Tale of the Girl in Back. Hey, you know a bit about it, don't you? Yeah, I've heard some things here and there. Do you think you could tell me what you heard? Sometimes I read a bit faster than the text pops up, so I like mess up a bit. Yeah, I suppose. They say that sometimes when you're all alone in school here, you'll hear someone calling to you from behind. And when you turn around, this girl will be there. Me internet being ducky, so I'll join later. That's fine. I might not be streaming later, but you know. A girl will be there. She'll be just staring at you, covered with blood. Whoa. At other times, you might be walking through the hallway, and you'll suddenly hear a faint voice behind you. But when you turn around, no one will be there. The voice seems to come from all directions. No one's been able to figure out where it comes from. You'll look all around trying to find the voice, and then suddenly, She'll be right there, standing in front of you. Okay. Let's let me check OBS. That's a lot of drop frames. That's fine. I heard it another way. I heard she only appears in restrooms. Yeah, I heard that one too. I know it's just a ghost story, but it has to be at least sorta true, right? It's like it's the ghost story of some student who killed herself or something. I guess that's kinda after school special though. Did anything ever happen here a long time ago? Something that could have perhaps started all these rumors? I don't know. We've only been here a couple years. Can you think of anyone who's been here a long time? Well, I mean, there's the teacher, right? 10 or 20 years? I read that as Komeda. Hasn't Mr. Komada been here the longest? Mr. Komeda? Ask about Komeda. He's the art teacher. He's always telling us old stories during class. Hey, that reminds me of a really scary story I heard the other day. You want to hear it? No? But you always have to be talking about that stuff. I'm sick of hearing about it. Goodbye. Okay. Hey, wait up. Okay, they're gone. A talk with this Komeda fellow might be worth my while. Okay. Go to art room. Who the fuck? Okay. This is the art room. Pleased to meet you. I'm Detective Oscar Amalia. Well, hello. I'm Tetsushi Komeda. The pleasure's mine, young man. Mr. Komeda, can you tell me anything about what's been going on here lately? I just heard the news this morning. Poor girl. I'll answer any questions I can. That old rumor is just one of the many things that's been going around for ages. There's always someone gossiping about it. It'll never die. However, the rumor is unique. It's been getting more and more popular lately. Students talk about it as though she's in the next room. Let me think. I suppose I first heard it around 15 or so years ago. 15 years. Why has time gone by that fast? Okay, that's all on that. Rubino. He's been put under considerable stress lately, I'd imagine. Okay. High school. Was anything relevant happening at the school back in those days? Ah, yes. One thing that comes to mind. In November of that year, one of the schoolgirls here went missing one day. Gone without a trace. Ask about Yoko. She was a student of Mr. Hibino's, if memory serves. My, you're young for a detective. Disappearance. What happened to her? No one knows. She was never heard from again. Some say she's still alive. Do you think there could be some sort of connection between this girl's disappearance and the tale of the girl in the back? In back? That's weird. I expected it to be a the. Come to think of it, I believe the rumor of the girl in back started around the very same time as her disappearance. It's like, obvious connection would be that girl disappearance is girl in back. scary stuff, without a doubt. Okay. I wish I knew more. Okay. Anything else? Why do you keep asking about that rumor? So you asked about it. So you asked about it, and it led you to me. Meh. Now, what was the name of the student who passed away recently? A freshman named Yoko Kojima. That name rings a bell. I think she was the girl who came here not too long ago, asking some questions. Yes, I'm trying to find out what she was onto. Oh. Actually, I'm not sure if it was her or not. Oh, there's the school bell. I'm sorry, but I've got to get going. Alright. Thanks for the information, Mr. Komeda. I wonder if there's a connection between Yoko's death and the tale of the girl in back. Detective agency. Would it be alright if I came back tomorrow? Of course. You're always welcome here. Thank you for your time. I'll be on my way now. Okay. Welcome back, Oscar. How was it out there? What's on your mind? How's it going? Would you like to go over what's been happening lately? This girl in back rumor may be connected to Yoko Kojima, but the question is how? The rumor seems to have gotten started around the same time a certain schoolgirl went missing. Could her disappearance be related in some way to what happened to Yoko? I wonder if there's a connection between Yoko's death and the tale of the girl in back. Oscar, I know you have a lot of questions, however, the truth is, I'm somewhat preoccupied at the moment. Okay. Looks like you'll be pretty much on your own here from here on out. Don't get discouraged, Oscar. I've got a feeling you'll do fine. I'll be at the police station if you need me. Good luck, detective. I think that's a good stopping point for now. Huh. I like this game. This is interesting. I'm kind of more interested at this than I thought I'd be. And I don't know if this will be a one-off or if we'll keep streaming this. But I've kind of really been enjoying this. This is cool. I mean, I guess that being said, might as well switch here. I think that'll be the stream for today. I just wanted to do like a short, cozy stream. Wrapped up in some blankets trying to check out this weird game I've heard of. But I mean, thanks to everybody that stopped by. It's fun considering how I rarely stream. Though, I know a lot of people end these on an ending message. I don't really have anything like that yet, considering how I barely stream, but... I guess for people who are watching this on YouTube, since I do upload these to YouTube, go follow me at Echoes Amalia, Echoes A-M-A-L-I-E, on Twitter if you want to see what I'm up to. I also post stream notice on there if you're curious. And if you ever happen to miss a stream, I always have the archive channel on YouTube, Echoes Amalia full streams. that being said, thank you to everybody that stopped by, and I hope you all have a great day.